The cost of living is spiraling. Many consumers are looking for ways to stretch their money or put off paying their bills a bit longer. Klarna, ClearPay, Affirm, Zip and Zilch are just some of the fintechs that are offering shoppers the option to pay in installments at the point of sale. You see, when a customer uses Buy Now Pay Later as a payment option, the BNPL provider foots most of the bill. The customer then pays back the BNPL provider in say 3 to 4 installments. Some BNPL apps make money by charging retailers a small fee. Some also charge consumers late fees, but they don't typically charge interest.
The part of our business is about making things slightly more affordable because we don't charge interest. When consumers, compare and are going to see increasing rates on their credit cards, I think our products may become even more attractive.
In 2021, the value of BNPL payments reached $120 billion. By 2026, it's expected to hit $576 billion. 2022 and the financial downturn has shaken the BNPL industry. Rising interest rates eat into the margins of BNPL firms, and harder economic times means more of their loans to customers go bad. So BNPL companies end up burning through their cash reserves and borrowing more. At the same time, BNPL companies have been under scrutiny about whether they've been good for consumers. BNPL companies have targeted a younger generation of shoppers, particularly young women, through partnering with fast fashion retailers and showcasing lifestyle content on social media. BNPL became a float to pay for things you didn't know you needed. But there's been a vibe shift, with 1 in 12 people turning to BNPL to cover basic costs, such as food and toiletries.
This is for the people that are running low on groceries and running low on funds. There is apps called QuadPay, Klarna, Affirm.
They are also facing scrutiny from lawmakers and regulators. At the moment, BNPL payments aren't regulated in the UK.
Please bring in a cap on the cost of all credit so that we make sure that some of those new fintechs, the buy now, pay laters of this world, are not the kinds of financial companies that we get coming to our shores to exploit our constituents yet again.
Citizens Advice has likened BNPL credit to quicksand. More than 40% of users are borrowing money to make their BNPL payments.
All adds up to, this very long-term issue, which can spiral really quickly when you then start receiving, angry letters and phone calls and whatnot. Not knowing much about credit, I just kind of, buried my head in the sand, which is the absolute worst thing to do.
In a proposed plan to tighten rules, lenders will have to make sure that loans are affordable and that advertising is fair and not misleading. Despite the challenges, the space remains vibrant. More merchants are signing on to offer the service, and big tech, challenger banks and Wall Street are flocking into the space. Buy now, pay later isn't going anywhere.